Mike Wagenheim here with you on UNO Vision, catching up with Randy Horner, the head coach of the UNO swimming and diving teams. And big weekend coming up here. The men have Southern Methodist. The women have North Texas coming up in Denton. The women coming off a big win against Tulane. Got to be riding high right now.
Yeah, it's a real confidence builder for the ladies. They got off to a good start and looking to build on it.
Laura Semple breaking the 1,000-meter record, also won a couple of other events. Numerous freshmen won events in that meet against Tulane. Are you surprised by the success of the freshmen early on?
No, not really at all. We look for them to lead the way in a lot of events. We got some veteran leadership, but they surprised themselves a little bit. Not sure what to expect with Division I type of competition we had out of Tulane, but that success bodes well for them. They're going to do well.
You're familiar with North Texas, having been in the Sun Belt for a couple of years now. What do they bring to the table? What can you expect?
They're a very experienced team. One of the things we're going to be right off the onset we'll be behind in the diving events because they outscore us pretty good in diving. But swimming events we match up really well. We saw a common opponent with them last week against Tulane, and they handled Tulane as well. So we look for a competitive meet definitely that we think we can be contending and winning a lot of events in, I hope.
Meanwhile, the men last duel against Stanford, that was about a month ago now. You have Southern Methodist on the docket this weekend. What does the team do over the course of a month?
We just trained hard. We came in, got back to our training plan, got going, and I feel like we have the guys ready to race now. They're anxious and tired of training, ready to get out there and go after another team. So it's going to be good.
Stanford, one of the top teams in the country. Southern Methodist, meanwhile, 14 times in a row. They've won Conference USA. They have 3 All-Americans returning. This is a tougher schedule early on here, but you guys seem to be playing up to the competition.
Absolutely. That's what we build our program on, is swimming against the best competition we can. And if we want our kids to do well, we think we need to swim against the best teams possible, and SMU falls right in line with that. They're a top 20 team last year as well, so it's going to be good for our guys, another barometer, measuring stick to see where we're at, and we're going to know exactly how good we are at this point in the year.
How do you judge the improvement from the Stanford duel to the Southern Methodist duel? What criteria do you use?
Just like we did the Stanford duel, pretty much just time improvements. We definitely think we should be a little bit further along in our training cycle. We also like to see how good our competitive guys are at the top end with some of their best guys. We want to win events, and we want to come out of there feeling good about things.
Diving is going to take a more prominent role this weekend as well.
Absolutely. We got back into diving competition, which we didn't have in the Stanford duel. Domain and Field coming in as sophomores this year. Their experience is going to be a lot for them last year. Freshmen last year just kind of learning out what dual meet diving is all about. It's going to be great for them. And then with Butts Ely coming in as a freshman, who knows what he's going to do. He's got a lot of talent and unproven.
Good luck this weekend, Coach. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Randy Horner, the head coach of the UNO men's and women's swimming and diving teams. They'll take on Southern Methodist for the men, North Texas for the women, coming up in Denton Saturday morning. We'll have full coverage for you afterward on UNOPrivateers.com.